Well, hello there. Welcome back. My name is Neil, and we're going to be doing a couple installs on the GR86. We have two interior mods. The first one we're going to do is this Homelink self-dimming mirror. I got this from Hachi Electronics. I'm going to replace the non-dimming analog mirror that I have in the GR86 with this because this is the auto-dimming mirror, and it also has the 3 Homelink buttons. Now, when it came to installing the mirror, I didn't find a whole lot of instructional videos or documentation online. There's some short videos, but I felt it would be a good idea to make a longer form video of the mirror install. It is also wired for USB and RJ11 plug. That's going to allow me to power this Garmin Mini Dashcam 3. And it's also going to allow me to power my Valentine 1 radar detector. So all of the power will come from the mirror, and then everything will feed off of that. The second thing we're going to install is this Beatsonic amplifier. So let's get started. Okay, so I think removing the mirror was going to be the most difficult part of the install. At least that's what I had the most questions with when I was trying to do all my research. They make it sound like you can just kind of pull back on the mirror and then up, basically like pulling back on the mirror or pulling down on the mirror and sliding it parallel with the windshield. So you're supposed to be able to just like, you don't need to remove anything. You don't need to remove this trim piece. You're supposed to be able to just like, people like, just, oh. Okay, well, there you have it. I basically just did that. I pulled back and kind of slid up. It just sort of popped off. Well, that wasn't as difficult as I thought at all. And video. So let's just compare the two mirrors like side by side. So here's your old mirror. Here's the new mirror. So the new mirror is a bit bigger, and so it's gonna give me better visibility. Okay, so let's screw this guy on. It sits there. Yeah, there's a Torx bit here, so it's fully flush. Bad, dude. Wow. I thought way too much about that, but I'm glad I'm making this video, and I'm hoping that it's going to help people out there that are wondering the same thing, because I could not find any info about, well, I couldn't find much info about how to remove this old spring-loaded mirror. Okay, onward. So I think all we have to do is pop this off, pull this down, find the like the plug that should be wired up in here to power this mirror and to power everything else. Honestly, I think having a beverage to sip on will give me the nerve. This is, oh, there we go. You just got to use a little bit of force, and then supposedly tucked back in there is a little hidden guy, which I can feel. Okay. Which I can feel is not, oh, there we go. There you go. You see that? He was hiding back in there, so let's, all right, let's do this. First thing is let's make sure we plug in this guy. So that's that. There's that, and it comes with a little cover to, there we go. Oh, there we go. That was easy enough. There we go. Come on. Come on, mama. This is gonna go probably like right. Okay, I'm gonna tidy stuff up and then turn on the car and see if it all works. Okay, back in the car, we got everything buttoned up together. That's a good sign that that light works. Those lights work. Turn on the car and see what happens. That's a good sign. So that's pointing west, which is correct. This lights up. All right, now I just finished the programming for my garage door, and I'll show you. I currently just closed it, and I'm gonna press this button here. Yeah! Now we're done with the mirror install, which I'm quite pleased with. I'm gonna go ahead and install the Beatsonic amp. To the Rapmobile. Let's go. Wow, well, yeah, I would say it's definitely an improvement. I tried to show in that last shot that just playing the music was shaking the side mirrors. I'm gonna say the Beatsonic amp definitely improved the audio quality in the GR86. Well, all right, that's gonna do it for those two installs. I'm greatly pleased. Just installing the mirror alone adds so much more functionality to the vehicle. It has the Homelink, which I like because I can open my garage door from a further distance than the traditional clicker. It also added power for my Valentine 1 radar detector and added power for the backup camera. So I'll link everything that I think you would need to know down in the description. If you made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.